Today we're working on Surya Namaskar A, so that's a sun salutation. It's a very nice warm-up for more active asana physical practices. It's also a nice little practice in and of itself. If you're ready to start, we'll get to the top of our mat and find Tadasana mountain pose. So you begin with your feet hips distance apart or closer. And we start by finding the corners of our feet. So a nice way to do that is lift up all 10 toes. Try to spread the toes as wide as you can and set them back down one at a time. You should be able to feel the 3 corners of your feet. Good. Then we're going to engage the thighs lightly. Draw the tailbone down as you draw the navel up. Shoulder blades roll back away from the ears. Fingers extend down towards the earth. Crown of the head extends up toward the sky. Tadasana. Very good. On an inhale, we'll bring both arms up and overhead. We call this Urdhva Hastasana, extended mountain pose. So you want to keep the tailbone drawing down, the navel drawing up. Think about the triceps rolling up and in, so you can extend through the sides of the trunk, then plug the shoulder blades into their sockets, and again, draw in the navel. Press into the feet, grow just a little bit taller. Inhale here. Exhale, we're going to fold forward. We call this Uttanasana. And in our first Uttanasana, we want to focus on the spine. So I want you to bend the knees. Try to bring your torso into contact with your thighs. So you might need to bend your knees a lot. However much you need to bend your knees to connect torso to thigh, do so. Then release the crown of the head down. Draw the shoulder blades away from the ears. Draw in through the navel. And take a moment here. You can shake out the head, yes or no. Good. Now with fingertips on the earth or maybe up on bricks, you can press down gently. Work on extending the backs of the legs, but keep that connection of torso to thighs. Good. On your next inhale, we're going to rise up halfway. So hands can stay on the mat, or they can come up onto the shins or thighs, but I want you to think full extension of the spine. So roll the shoulder blades back, draw the sternum forward as you pull the navel in. If your hands are on your shins or thighs, you might gently press to extend the torso just a little bit more. Inhale. Exhale, fold back forward. Uttanasana. Good. We're going to bring both hands onto the mat. Step your right foot back. And step your left foot back. Coming to high plank or plank on the knees. We call this Palakasana. First time through, we're going to modify. Shift slightly forward. Take an inhale. On an exhale, elbows stay over the wrists as you lower all the way down onto the belly. Modified Chaturanga. We'll untuck the toes, press the tops of the feet down into the mat. We're going to roll the shoulder blades back, and this time using only belly strength, we're going to lift up the collarbones. We call this baby cobra, Bhujangasana. So you might even lift your palms off the earth, make sure you're not cheating. Try to widen the collarbones, take another inhale. Exhale as you lower back down. We'll tuck the toes. Engage the entire body as you press back up through plank. And send the hips up and back. Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Good. So, in our down dog, we want to spread wide through the fingers. We want to ground firmly into the palms. And you can almost imagine the palms trying to push you away from the top of the mat. Like your sternum's trying to reach your shins or your knees. We're going to engage the arms, engage the armpits, try to widen the collarbones, draw the shoulders away from the ears, back of the neck is long. And this first time through, I want you to come up onto your tiptoes, lift your hips as high as you can get them, scoop the belly in, then try to keep the hips lifted as you press the heels down towards the earth. Good. If you're having a hard time lengthening the spine completely, you can keep a bend in the knees. Wherever you are, take a couple more breaths, lengthen the sides of the trunk. Lift the gaze forward, step your right foot forward, step your left foot forward. Take an inhale for your half lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale to fold back forward. Breathing in, arms come up overhead, Urdhva Hasta. Breathing out, hands come to the sides, Tadasana. Good. If that variation worked well for you, you're welcome to stay with it. Otherwise, second time through, we're going to do the full variation, Surya Namaskar A. So the main difference here is in the full variation, rather than lower all the way down to the belly, we only come down halfway and sort of hover in what we call Chaturanga Dandasana, four-limb staff pose. And then rather than come up for Bhujangasana Cobra, we come up for Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, upward facing dog. So find your Tadasana. Draw the navel up, the tailbone down. Inhale, arms come up, Urdhva Hastasana. Lengthen the sides of the trunk. Try to keep that length as soft bend in the knees. Exhale, fold forward. Breathing in, rise up halfway. Again, hands can come to the shins or thighs or stay on the mat. Exhale as you fold. This time step your left foot back. Then your right foot. Take an inhale and plank. Exhale as you lower down halfway, Chaturanga. Breathing in from here, lift up the heart. Flip the toes over so you're on the tops of the feet. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, upward facing dog. And from there, roll directly back. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Good. Again, the palms are trying to press you away from the top of the mat. Engage the arms and armpits. Release the back of the neck, scoop the belly in. Thighs push back, heels press down. Just a couple more breaths. Good. Step your left foot forward. Step your right foot forward. Breathing in, rise up halfway. Breathing out, fold back forward, Uttanasana. Inhale as you rise all the way up, Urdhva Hasta. And exhale the hands by the sides, Tadasana. Very good. Third time through, one breath to one movement, so we're getting the full vinyasa. So find Tadasana mountain pose. Breathing in, arms up and overhead, Urdhva Hasta. Breathing out, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale as you rise halfway. Exhale to fold. Step or hop both feet back. Inhaling in high plank. Exhale to lower down, Chaturanga. Breathing in, rise up, Urdhva Hasta. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, excuse me. Exhale back, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Good. Take a couple breaths in your down dog. Shoulders away from the ears, shoulder blades widen, collarbones widen, scoop the belly in. Inhale, lift the gaze forward, step or hop to the top of your mat. Breathing in, rise halfway. Breathing out, fold back forward. Inhale all the way up, Urdhva Hasta. And exhale, Tadasana. So there you have it. Surya Namaskar A, sun salutation.